Hello beautiful souls, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Christopher. If you're stepping here for the first time, please go ahead, like and subscribe. You won't regret. If you're an OG, thank you guys. You guys are so amazing. You just don't know how much I'm so happy. Let's just jump right into today's topic. So today I'm going to share with you the importance of being part of a church group, be it a cell group, a praise team, hospitality, and whatever. So the most important thing is being part of a church means being part of the community. How can you be part of a community when you're not part of a small group? One amazing pastor once said, if you're not part of a group, you are not part of the church, because in groups it's where you grow. You grow spiritually more in groups than when you're alone, because there you begin to learn knowledge that you may not come across. So the first reason you should join a church group, and I'm actually posting this on a Sunday just before you go to church, so that you may consider joining a group. So the first and the most important reason why you should join a group, it's because you have a place where you can cultivate and develop your gifts, your spiritual gifts. And not only that, you also have a platform for you to practice and learn more about who you are and what you can do. So the first and most important thing is you have a place to discover and practice your spiritual gifts. The second thing is you learn leadership skills. You know, being part of a group, people take turns on leading. Let's talk of a praise team, for example. I'm just going to talk about a praise team because that's where I've really been part of. We're talking about a praise team where you begin to lead. If you didn't know how good you were at singing, you begin to practice. The more you go for practice, the better your gift becomes. So that helps you. And the second thing is you receive customized help. I'm talking about cell groups here. So when you're in a small group, people begin to know your needs and wants. So they will not just help you as a collective. They will help you because they know exactly where you are in need, where you need the most support, where you need the most help. And that's really gonna go a long way than just have some random church member who needs help. People may help you collectively, but when you're part of a group, people will help you. The help will be customized because they know exactly who you are and the kind of help you need. And the other thing is you will learn how to pray more and more effectively, because as you pray collectively, let's say you're in a cell group setup where you're praying and you have prayer points. Everybody presents their own prayer petition. In that, you will find that you'll be able to pray for things that you didn't even know you needed prayer for, or it didn't come to your mind until somebody says it. You then know to say, oh my God, I also need this. I also need to pray about this in this section of my life. And you begin to pray. So you learn how to pray longer and better and in a more structured way than you're just alone. You just pray, oh my God, whatever comes to your mind is what you're going to pray about. But when you're in that setup, as you keep on making prayer points, you begin to also structure the way you pray. Even when you're home now, you begin to pray like that. You begin to set up prayer points. And like before, I'm talking about myself here, right? Like seriously, before I was part of a church group, I never knew that existed. I'll just pray today. I just feel, God, I need your help on this and that, and it ends there. But it's through church that I actually learned that I used to pray the wrong way. And now after being part of a group, I learned how to pray the right way, where I know to say, I should pray in this manner. And this is some of the things that I've taught. And if you haven't watched my video on prayers that force God to answer, go ahead and find that in my list on my videos. You learn how to pray the right way. And I want to learn that through groups. And the other thing is you have an opportunity to get to meet and talk one-to-one with those people that you look up to. Because, you know, like in a church setup, we have those people that we look up to. We admire their lifestyle, how they do things. So you have an opportunity to learn and flourish under those people, where you have that interaction with the person. You talk one to one, you express to them how much you admire them, how they got to where they were. And as you become friends with those people, you begin to learn a lot of things. You don't have to go on their journey, but through their journey you begin to learn so much. Because as somebody is talking right in front in church, they may not share the most deepest things about themselves, but in a small setup, people begin to open up, and you'll be so shocked at how much you get to be inspired in those groups. You'll be like, oh my God, I didn't know you came this far. And in those groups, you get to do that. So I encourage you today, as you go to church on a Sunday, and this applies to anybody that watches this even after Sunday, but I'm posting this on Sunday just before church. So as you go to church, join a cell group. If you're not part of any cell group, join a cell group. If you're not part of any group, see a group that you identify with, where you will learn to use your gift and develop it. Because tell you what, you can say, oh my God, I don't need to be part of any group. It's important because you begin to feel part. And the other thing about joining groups, it's when you begin to feel part of being in God's family, because now you have people of the same faith encouraging you, talking to you about things. And there are random times that God just wants to talk to you. He will use those people that you look up to, because He knows to say, when that person talks to you, you take that seriously and you're gonna work on that. If it's something that you need to be working on, when that person talks to you about it. And sometimes God may just use that somebody's just teaching right, they are just getting into something personal, and you are relating, you are growing, you are expanding. So join a church group. Being part of a church means being part of a small group. If you're not part of a small group, you are not part of a church, period. So do have a good day. I hope you join a church group, because it also gives you the commitment. Sometimes we miss church because we're feeling lazy, we just home and I don't feel like going to church. But when you join a church group, you find yourself being able to go, whether you like it or not, whatever program you have, because of a commitment, you are needed. You find yourself going, and God is gonna make you grow. God is gonna work on you. So do have a beautiful day. I love you so much. Like and subscribe, because really, like you guys, the more you interact in the comment section, the more you like, share, it's helping with YouTube algorithm and my channel. I mean, our channel begins to grow more and more. So bye and have a beautiful day. I love you.